Hey everybody, we're back. It's the Candid Camper, and we got Tones TV, and we are here to bring you another trailer reaction and see if it holds. This is actually a good one because I have not seen this movie or this franchise, so I'm hoping that this will bring me into the world of the Planet of the Apes. So we're going to start with the 2011 Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It features James Franco. And Tones was telling me that this is kind of where the newer versions start. I know there was a reboot, and then there's also the old 60s and 70s ones, but we'll get to that after this. Tones, have anything on this for me?
Yeah, I mean this movie was great. I didn't get to watch all of the Planet of the Apes from 2011 on. I did for sure see this one. This movie was great, bro. Like it was something that, especially in 2011, it was pretty cool watching the older ones like back in the day, like when I was a kid, and then watching this one, and it's a newer kind of, a newer version of what that was. But yeah, this movie was great. The storyline was fucking phenomenal. This should have got me into it more. That's what kind of pisses me off about this movie, is because I should have watched them even more. But they came out so, like, the 2001 Planet of the Apes that came out, and that was like a more of like a reboot, but 10 years later this one came out. So it's like they always come out with like movies that are like years and years apart, and I just forget to watch them. Like I forget
Yeah.
how good they are. It's one of those movies where you forget how good these are. So
Yeah. And I'm excited for this one because this is something that, like, the new one comes out, like you said, it takes a couple years, but you're like, oh crap.
yeah,
Oh, that looks really good. I want to go watch that. And I think that was the last one that just came out was the first time I think I've really watched a Planet of the Apes trailer. Um, so yeah, I've never seen this. Never even tried to watch Planet of the Apes. I know about it. I just never watched it.
yeah. The new one just came out this weekend. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. I am gonna go. I didn't have time for this weekend to go do it, but I'm gonna go for sure watch that one. So but yeah, this is your introduction to the Planet of the Apes, bro. I'm excited because it is a good movie. It is ran by 20th Century Fox. So this one, I should say, is ran by 20th Century Fox and Filmflex. But it was a success. It was a success, bro. I made over 500 or around $500 million.
Yeah,
So
it's not bad.
this movie was great.
All right, let's get into it. This is Rise of the Planet of the Apes, my first watch, and let's see if it holds up.
And before we get started, I am excited to see if this is something you would go see in the movies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it is one of those, in my opinion, a movie you have to see in the movie theaters. When I did go see it, so this is definitely like a test because I want to see if you would go see it.
Sweet. All right, let's get it.
We're talking about huge potential for millions of people. Our therapy enables the brain to repair itself. We call it the cure.
I want you to start testing on chimps ASAP.
We test one subject. I want to make sure it's stable. I designed the 112 for repair, but Caesar's gone way beyond that.
You mean increased intelligence?
With skills that far exceed that of a human counterpart.
This is wrong, Will.
It works.
And what about Caesar? Where does he fit in?
That chimp's company property.
He hasn't spent any time with other chimps.
They're not people, you know.
You're trying to control things that are not meant to be controlled.
Forgot how good this movie was.
They are contaminated. Put those apes down.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Oh shit! What a great concept.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool. um, that line of human and chimp that they had that main
Mhm.
chimp play, even though he didn't say anything or do anything, his mannerisms were so like
Human.
yeah, but at the same time he still portrayed it being a chimp. So he still had that curiosity, but then he figured it out like a human.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I like that.
Yeah.
And that was a perfect it wasn't overdoing it. It didn't oversell me. There was a lot of mystery that was left in it, as I am curious how when they showed like the I think it was a professor or whoever it was in behind the glass, like they showed him and then they both kind of looked at each other and he just said, "Fuck it,
Yeah,
go do
looked
what you need
away.
to do." So I
Yeah.
felt like okay, there's something more to that. Um, I feel like I don't know how that war is going to happen. I think that's the big mystery for me. Like, is it all those apes against every human, or is there certain humans that like, hey, dude, whatever the fuck you need to do, I'll join you. So I think that's going to be good. There's a lot of mystery behind it, and yeah, I'm gonna jump into this.
Yeah, so Caesar, I'm not going to give anything away just because you have to see it, but Caesar he was raised by James Franco's character,
Yeah,
and then once he finally was seeing, certain results, he he had to put him back in with every other chimp, but a lot of shit was happening to where he wasn't with anyone. Like he's never been with any. He's only been with humans. So it is a very very well thought out plot and
yeah,
storyline for sure, and it's for sure something you need to watch. And like I said, I need to watch it too. Like I need to watch all of them because Caesar is a intriguing character that
yeah.
that I need to catch up on for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely into this. I think it holds up just for bringing me into the movie theaters, and I can understand why it's been around for. I mean, since the '60s,
Mhm.
even in different adaptations, and just the way the CGI is and how it just keeps progressing in life in general. I can't imagine how much better this is going to look every time they put one out.
Exactly.
As long as it stays true to that plot and the main story of why they are and where they are and what it is, then I think this is going to be one of those that's just going to last forever.
Yeah, I agree. And for me, it holds up, bro. It holds up for sure. It's a well put together trailer, and I would have gone to see it again if I seen that trailer. So
Perfect. So the next one, I guess, is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and watch this one, and I'll come back on and tell you guys if I liked it or not, and then we'll do Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. We'll do that video together.
hell
Cool.
yeah, I'm down.
Awesome. So yeah, Tones, let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah, you guys can find me at tones_TV on all platforms. I'm going to follow my YouTube Bad Thoughts Studio, where we do movie reviews, current movie and TV show reviews, and trailer reactions, stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, Bad Thoughts Studios on YouTube, and then follow the podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast on YouTube and Spotify.
Sweet. Thank you. Yep. And you can find me here on my channel, The Candy Camper. And then you can find me over on the Bad Thoughts podcast at The Candy Camper. And you can find me on IG, The Candy Camper with an extra R. And you can find me on X, The Candy Camper. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate it. Leave me some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. I just hit 600. So I appreciate everybody out there. Talk to me in the chats. I'm friendly ish. You know, I'll talk. If you want to see a certain movie, throw it at me and I'll throw it up there and you can even join me on the podcast. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Peace.